What is up, guys? One more team bringing us a brand new episode of Washington Station, the best stage for Washington football nation. Now, today we are talking about a very awesome new signing to the Washington football team, Mr. William Jackson III. A great, one of the top cornerbacks in free agency, coming from Cincinnati. I am thrilled to have him on our team. When we signed him, I was like, yes, it was our second signing after Fitzpatrick, but it was the first one where I'm like, okay, I get it now. I eventually became to get the Fitzpatrick signing, but at the moment when I saw William Jackson, I'm like, okay, so this team's not going downhill at the moment. It's just trust, faith, trust in Ron. We trust. And I'm not going Disney with that. And so here's where the William Jackson signing comes very well into our team. We lost Ronald Darby. I was upset that we let Ronald Darby go. He was a very good outside corner to complement Kendall Fuller. William Jackson's better than Ronald Darby. He's a very good corner. And he and Kendall, I believe, are going to create a dynamic duo of cornerbacks. When you get Fabian Moreau more in the slot, and he can play some outside too. You get him in that slot more, you get Jimmy Moreland in there, it takes the pressure off of Fabian from having to dual role. But we also have this, where Fabian needs to play outside. He can play outside, and Kendall can play safety. Because we are in a very interesting position this year, where we have Landon Collins and Cam Curl and a couple other safeties who are, have played decently. Jeremy Reeves played pretty decent. Troy Apke's had his ups and downs. So the team definitely has weapons in the safety area, but Kendall Fuller played a little safety in Kansas City, and I know we could move him to kind of play that position if we needed him to. But William Jackson really helps solidify the other outside corner. I was upset when we let go of Ronald Darby. I'm like, I know we tried to bring him back. I wish we had made just a little bit more of an effort to bring him back, because I feel like we just benefit more when he's there. Because I don't know if he had an interception this season, but the reason he didn't have an interception is because they didn't throw it to him much. He was very good on the outside for the most part. He would do very good defending passes, knocking them down, just keeping the pressure on the receiver the whole time. But I feel like that whole sadness of letting him go was rectified when we got William Jackson, because William Jackson is an outside corner who can play that same type of ball a little bit better than Ronald Darby could. So I think when Washington let go of Ronald, I think they already kind of had something with Jackson in place. That's why they didn't make such a strong push for him. Because I really feel like had we not had him, there would have been a strong push for Ronald Darby to come back. So I am sad that we let him go. But, because I know he loved being on the team this year. But we got William Jackson now from Cincinnati. A great free agent signing. Great corner. Really good in man coverage. I mean, so good in man, and that's what we really need. We need somebody who really excels in the man coverage. That's one thing we have struggled so much at, and pretty much every game that happened this past year, I'm like, our defense is good, but one thing we are struggling with is man coverage. And I'm sitting there, because I play defense when I play football, and I like to think that I'm pretty smart when it comes to football and schemes and stuff. I'm sitting there yelling at TV. It's like, if you just move this guy here and this guy just did this little adjustment here, we would have a more dominant team. But then I came to realize, well, maybe we just don't have the personnel fit for that role. And I'm thinking now with William Jackson, we have somebody who fits the man role, the man coverage role. And I really hope we get to see that this season. Our defense is just pieces away from being electric, and we are electric, but being maybe the top defense in the league. But we just need to solidify a couple more pieces. In addition to William Jackson, we need to solidify maybe another safety for depth and at least another linebacker or two, just to help alleviate the pressure from Cole Holcomb. I wouldn't be surprised if we bring back Ruben more towards training camp, That's not something that would shock me. I was sad to see Kevin Pierre-Louis go, but Ron sounds like he's got his eye on a couple other players with a similar skill set. But, not a whole lot to say about William Jackson other than it does elevate our defense. It does bring a new personnel in to do something that we didn't do amazing at last season, which was man coverage. So bringing in a guy that fits a role that you struggled with really helps. So, yeah. So the beginning of free agency, we have kind of a slow start compared to other teams, which is kind of shocking considering the amount of cap room we have. But it is what it is. In Ron, we trust. Thank you all so much for watching today's video. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure to like this video if you enjoyed. Make sure to hit that bell button so you're notified every single time a brand new episode of Washington Station to the channel. I will more. Stay safe, and I'm out. Peace.